Hello everybody, my name is HSEL Elijah, aka Squid, and welcome to the High School Esports League Fall Majors 2017, Round 2. We've got some good matches for you guys today. Right now we have RNTHS Time Warp versus RHS Hawklets in Overwatch, and today we also have with us a lovely caster, Crusher Cake. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing well. Thank you for introducing me, Squid.
Awesome. Now we're just going to get in the game in a couple seconds. He's going to be your solo caster for today. So everyone show him some love in chat. And let's get right into it.
Okay. My bad. Okay, y'all. We're about to get into a great match. First off, starting on Numbani between these two teams. RNTHS, they won last week against Echo Esports 2-0. RHS Hawklets on the other side, they won against Warriors Overwatch Junior Varsity. So they're both 2-0ing coming into this match. So we're going to see who can take it better off today. Okay, as we get into the game, we see that both teams, there is a slight mismatch in the teams, as we see when we look at the career profiles. Most of RHS is unranked or bronze or silver, while we have two plats, a gold, and various other ranks on RNTHS coming in as our heavy favorites today. So we'll have to see who can take the first map on Numbani. Let's see who can take it together. So we have RHS on Assault. Looks like we have Reinhardt, two tanks, classic two tanks, two healers, and two offense. Looks like the same on both teams pretty much. Except we got Junkrat, Orisa, McCree on the other side. So right now everyone's just preparing defenses, and we'll see what goes on as we get into the game. Okay, 10 seconds left. We see defenses already coming out from, everyone's already on top, it looks like, for RNTHS. Everyone's getting ready to make a defense, and let's see what happens here. Okay, we see RHS pushing up, just all together as a squad, no splitting up. All coming up the top corridor on Numbani. See what they find. Okay. Looks like we're trying to get a push in from RHS. Looks like no one's going down just yet. Reinhardt putting at the shield. Anna healing everyone up, along with Soldier and Mercy. Nothing happening quite yet. Reaper trying to go in, get some vision. Ooh, Roadhog taking a lot of damage, but healers keeping him alive. As we look at the other side for RNTHS, looks like they're holding a steady defense. Not anything breaking that Orisa shield or Reinhardt shield. Damage dealers just whacking away at that. Oh, it looks like they get a pick onto Roadhog, getting another pick onto him as he gets revived. Looks like RNTHS is just holding onto that defense right there, pushing RHS back. Another kill. We see McCree at High Noon ready. Oh my god, McCree just popping off. Grey Fox on this McCree pick. It's going ham. Already on fire. Well played from RNTHS on that defense. And we'll see if they can hold it once again, or if RHS can make a push back to break the point. As they group up again, let's see if they can make the push this time around. Everyone's just waiting on it to get grouped. And we'll have to see if this time they can push around to that Orisa shield and Reinhardt. Looks like we have not had any switch-ups on characters yet, so we'll see if they can actually make this push, or if they have to just wait until they get all of their ultimates. Oh, a great Reinhardt ultimate going in. Looks like RNTHS is going to hold another great defense right here. A nice hook from Roadhog, however, I don't think it's enough, as it's Ace coming out for RNTHS. What a great defense they're holding here. Almost every ultimate's ready other than Junkrat and Mercy, and it looks like they'll be ready to hold another great defense here. Once again, no switch-ups. Switching up into from Soldier into Junkrat, we see Irid switching up. We'll see if that'll make a big difference in taking down these shields from the other team. Okay, as we see, they're going once again for this top push, but it looks like Time Warp is already ready for the push. As we go through, oh, just a great amount of damage from that Junkrat. It looks like Mercy's popping the ulti here. Oh, and a great Junkrat ulti claims 2. Once again, just RNTHS holding that defense on the top side of the map. And it looks like RHS really have to change something up, otherwise they're not even going to be able to cap that first point, and they're going to be at a huge disadvantage for the second round when they're on defense. RNTHS must be feeling really good right now. You see a Lucio switch up as they're trying to just speed boost into there and get in, but other than that, no other switch ups. I don't know if RHS is going to be able to make it this push at all even. Here comes that final push, just straight down the middle. Let's see if they can do it. No ultimates ready other than Reinhardt. Reinhardt uses the ulti, claims no one because of that Orisa shield. And it doesn't, and we'll see if the defense hold it. High Noon comes out, claims 2 on RHS, and it looks like that Roadhog might just be going down. RHS might be going down to Time Warp, and it looks like the defense holds once again. Overtime ticking down, but I don't think it's going to last. That's the round. 0 points scored for RHS, and I don't think that they stand a chance even. I mean, that was just a crushing defeat by RNTHS Time Warp.
Switching sides.
We'll have to see if RHS can hold up such a good defense again, or RHS can hold as good of an offense as they held a defense. We really want to see RHS switching it up, really picking up those strong defense champions, maybe even the same kind of comp that RNTHS ran last round, or otherwise they might just find themselves snowballing and just out of this already. As we wait for the teams to create their defenses and get ready, we see that we have a Genji and a Pharah for RHS, RNTHS, and it looks like they're trying to make picks with that Roadhog here, speed boost in with that Lucio and Mercy, and then have damage, a lot of consistent damage with that Genji and Pharah. On the other side, we have a Torbjorn, who's going to be going for those turrets, hiding them in places so they can create a strong defense, made to block off other team, and Junkrat for that area of control. Winston is an interesting pick on defense to see if he can maybe get some picks in. Mercy, obviously, always a good pick, and then Reinhardt just strong with that shield. What I would have liked to see is an Orisa and Reinhardt, just like RNTHS Time Warp held on their last defense. But we'll see if maybe RHS can hold this, and if they can, they hold on to a chance of maybe taking this game in overtime, or in the next round. As we move out, we already see Lucio boosting up those 2 tanks, moving straight up fast, a Pharah Mercy in the air, and Genji just jumping through. As we see, the defense for RHS is not as heavily concentrated without that Orisa shield, so we'll see if they can be pushed through. Oh, it looks like Reinhardt charges into the other Reinhardt of RHS, and it looks like the offense is just taking place right now. No picks yet. Oh, and just a ton of picks. Torbjorn turret down, Mei down, and it looks like RNTHS Time Warp is taking this point convincingly over here. Torbjorn just cut down by Genji, and it looks like this point might already be in favor of RNTHS Time Warp, and that was the game. Oh my goodness. That was the first game of the series, and wow, was that a convincing win from RNTHS Time Warp.
Play of the game.
Checking out the play of the game, we see RNTHS Time Warp's play of the game. Hammered down, oh my goodness. Just a great Reinhardt ulti that we saw previously, and just really solid defense as we saw from before by RNTHS. So what we really need to see from RHS, the team that just lost here, is that we need to see a big adaptation in their style of play. Right now, they're just getting kind of overwhelmed by the other team, so we might want to be seeing more shields, more consistent damage. Torbjorn and Mei obviously did not work there for that round, and we're just going to have to see a lot of switch up from the team if they want to be able to take this next round, and hopefully not get crushed in a 2-0 victory like they just did. As we're between games, we're going to be switching from Numbani to King's Row. These are the maps that the teams decided on previously, and we're just be waiting on getting in between game. So Time Warp really doesn't need to change anything up, but the Hawklets definitely do, as we talked about. We'll just see kind of what adaptations they're going to be making, because if they don't make adaptations, they might face another crushing defeat by Time Warp. Just taking 1 second right here to make sure everything is in order. Some players need a little more time as we wait here before we get into the next game. Yeah. So like I said, I think that Orisa pick is super strong, and I think that's what we're really going to need to see on defense. That shield is just so strong. It's almost like a Reinhardt shield, except it almost has 100% uptime if no one's focusing it down. So that's really strong to have. Just the gravity field that she has, really strong ability in placing other members of the other team. But something I really liked from Time Warp's offense was the Pharah Mercy combo that they had. While Hawklets did have the Mercy on both times, they did not employ like a Pharah that's really strong with the Mercy. It just creates a really great like air combo that's really hard to snipe down or defeat if you don't have like a McCree or like a Torbjorn would work well, but that turret placement was not optimal to be able to snipe a Pharah and Mercy out of the sky. So there's going to be a lot of improvement needed from Hawklets if they want to find themselves winning this game. Now, obviously, let's talk about that Junkrat pick, which was pretty big from Time Warp as well in the last game. Junkrat is pretty big when taking down groups of enemies, and in those choke points you see in Numbani, right? The kind of the hallway that they were trying, everyone tries to come up, or down the main street when you try to attack the first point. It's really strong at zoning other people, creating traps around corners when people are trying to come in, and just dealing a lot of damage, taking down the shields. So that is also something Hawklets could come up with. We could see them doing that even on offense, just to take down all those shields. Junkrat's really good at that, dealing a lot of damage. And here we go, we're entering the game, and let's see what the Hawklets are going to do to be able to avoid losing this next game. As we load into Numbani, we see the obvious Mercy pickups on both sides, just a great healer in general. We see a Pharah Mercy on the side of Time Warp, and we see once again that Winston pick, which is a bit interesting. Ooh, we do see a Symmetric pick. Now that might just be a hover right now, but if Symmetric does come out, that could be a pretty interesting adaptation. We see a Bastion as well, so Bastion could be really good on defense for the Hawklets here if they combo it properly with that Winston shield, with that Reinhardt, using that Mercy to heal it up. But one thing we do not see is basically a double healer from RHS, the Hawklets. Without a double healer comp, they might be lacking a lot in terms of that sustainability, and if basically the offense of Time War is able to take them out, harass them a lot, they will not stand a chance in the long term, because while Symmetra is good at zone control with her turrets, with her other abilities, she is not a healer, so that is something that they're going to be lacking. We see the classic Reinhardt Bastion setup. We see a Reaper ready to try to make some picks on the side. But let's talk about the offense from Time Warp, okay? Time Warp has a Tracer. They have a Widowmaker. So Widowmaker is going to be trying to make picks from the top. We see Lucio once again to speed the team in, speed the tanks in. We see a Winston on attack, and here we go into the game. Lucio rushing the team in, Tracer just taking that offensive, getting behind the Bastion, making the Bastion have to look all the way around. No idea where to look for him. We see Tracer just get taken out actually, but can they make the push under this Bastion? That's a big part. Oh, Bastion is down. Let's see what's going to happen here. Reinhardt fight over here. Reinhardt's take down the Reinhardt. And it looks like RNTHS Time Warp may be able to make the push onto the point. However, Farah on the other team taking that down. Oh gosh. And it looks like RNTHS is going to be able to take the objective here. Once again, that fact that low healing on the side of the Hawklets is really showing off why you need 2 healers on team. Well, now the payload's coming out, and we'll see if Time Warp can make a push in. We see Farah Mercy pushing up very far away from the payload, along with Tracer, just pushing everyone on the Hawklets back. We see Tracer trying to fight that Reinhardt, taking Reinhardt down in the end. Solo kill right there. While the payload is just being escorted by the Reinhardt, the Winston, and the Lucio. Just patiently sitting on that, getting the 3 people on it to make sure you get the full boost from it. And we see the Hawklets playing a defense inside their base, not wanting to come too far out, because they know that with their comp, they don't stand much of a chance. They have changed up into the Ana from the Symmetra, which is a good switch. They have the Soldier, who can hopefully snipe down that Farah Mercy from the sky. We see the pole spawn coming in from Tracer, but onto Roadhog, not a priority target, not going to be able to kill anything. Oh my gosh, we see a great rocket barrage from Benji over here, player from Time Warp. However, we do see a cart stall from the other team members of Hawklets. Roadhog trying to do his best to stall, but he is going to fall. And we do see the cart pushing into the second point. Will this be a 3rd point cap in 5 minutes? We will see. He is pretty fast. It looks like the Hawklets have to regroup. What are they going to do now? Farah just sniping down that Mercy. Farah just getting ready to picking up that Bastion once again, seeing if they could do the last-ditch effort, holding the base in against Time Warp, but it does not look likely with this Farah's accuracy on Time Warp. Let's see what happens here. Orisa pickup finally coming in. We'll see if they can protect that Bastion well enough, but here comes Tracer behind, trying to destroy that Bastion, and will they get it? It looks like Bastion might be going down here. Looks like Time Warp might be taking the point here, and if they win this fight, oh gosh, a great turnaround by Hawklets, but the rocket barrage comes down to shut them down. It looks like the Heroes Never Die by Mercy, the Resurrection, is going to keep their hopes alive. However, it's an even fight for now. Next pick will decide what happens here. And it looks like the Hawklets are going to be able to hold the point for now, and that Time Warp is going to have to regroup. A good sign for the Hawklets. Once they take that Reinhardt down, they will be able to take this push back, hopefully push back the cart just a little bit more. But here comes Lucio, here comes Mercy, and here comes Winston from the side of Time Warp. Farah dealing a lot of damage onto the side of, great Reinhardt ulti from Endlord over onto the side of the Hawklets. We'll see if they can hold once again now that the Time Warp has regrouped, but it looks like Time Warp is going to fall back, make sure they have more time to regroup with all their members, and just wait to make a bigger push. There's a lot of skirmishing right now, but here comes the push. Captain Pew going in, trying to knock people around with that rage on Winston. Nano boost onto Reinhardt, trying to get a lot of work done in that front line, but it looks like the nano boost is going to wear off. Oh, great pick by Junkrat onto 2 members of Time Warp, but here comes Captain Pew once again, going in with that Winston pick, knocking people around, seeing if he can just make a big disruption. Great Lucio ulti in, Reinhardt ulti down, and it looks like another close fight here. Who's going to make the first pick? Reinhardt putting up the shield, Orisa trying to dodge people off of the map, but not happening. Reaper on the flank trying to take down that Lucio, but it looks like he will get pushed away. It looks like Hawklets are making the defense here, but that you gotta watch that bear in the sky. If bear gets a rocket barrage once again, it's going to be bad. However, it's not charged up just yet. 2 more direct hits will get that, but it's not happening right now. And it looks like the Orisa pick is really working well. As I say that, she does die, however. And it does look like Benji is doing a lot of work on this bear pick, getting behind the team of Hawklets, staying in that air. However, he finally does fall. And we do see the Hawklets being able to scramble back, respawning fast. Endlord was a great Reinhardt ulti down. But is that enough? But it looks like it will be. Another great Reinhardt ulti by Baby Feet, knocking 2 down. But it does not look like they can make the push right now, unless they get a few members off with Captain Cute Winston pick. However, a lot of fighting going on, but not a lot of work getting done for the Time Warp team. RHS Hawklets making a great defense here. If Time Warp really want to make the push, they're going to have to wait, regroup as 5, and try to make that push. Chicken almost getting caught, however, using that Reaper form to get back right into his payload. Babyfeet just charging in, no regard for his own life. Waiting down. Ulti onto the Reinhardt, getting him down. Now it looks like a big fight going down. Getting ready to try to make that final push. It might just be happening here as members go down from both sides. Chaotic fighting here. Great Roadhog, great Junkrat ulti onto 2, making a double pick. The cart is slowly inching forward. However, blue team is coming back up fast. The Hawklets are making a resurgence. Can Time Warp make the push here? That is the question. Only 2 members out, but 2 members coming right back in as soon as they go down. And it looks like the Hawklets are once again able to make this defense. That Orisa pick, that Reinhardt really doing a lot of work. Double healers, like I said, really make a big difference in what they can do here. And with such close proximity, I don't know if in the last 40 seconds they're going to be able to make the push. Time Warp really need to regroup, wait as 5 here, and it looks like that's what they're doing. They're trying to make one final push all together, waiting on Captain Pew to respawn. So we might have to wait a little more for that last action. We'll see what goes on here. And it looks like Hawklets are having none of that. They want to push in, force them into a fight right now. Here comes Genji. Here comes him with the Dragon Rage. We'll see if he can get a lot of work done in the backline. Roadhog ulti onto 2, picking 2. Is this the push? Is this the push that Time Warp needs to beat the Hawk, push them into that 3-0 victory? We will see, as all members were down, but now 4 are respawning. Will they make the push? Overtime, and it looks like Time Warp barely make the push, barely finish the game, and wow, 3-0 round from Time Warp onto the Hawklets. Looked like the Hawklets could make that defense, but it turned out they couldn't in the end. Time Warp coming in clutch with that final push. We really started to see the adaptations from Hawklet working out, that Orisa pick really working well on defense. However, that's not going to work so much on their offense. We'll have to see what they can pull out to be able to push. If you remember last time, they were not able to push through the Orisa Reinhardt of Time Warp. So we'll have to see what the Hawklets are going to do to be able to push through the defense this time around. They have to score 3 points. They have to go for that tiebreaker in the end and see what they can do. So if they cannot make these pushes all the way to the 3 points, if they cannot score 3 points this round, they will be done for today. They will have lost 2-0, and they're looking right now for that revenge from last round. If they can win this, they're back in. They go on to play the next map on Eichenwald and see if they can win it. So, without further ado, let's figure out what the picks are. We have a Genji, a Zenyatta. First time we're seeing Zenyatta from the side of the Hawklets. We see a Winston once again. I really liking that pick. We see a Junkrat, which has worked well for both of these teams. Mercy, really strong, and Reinhardt just to tank up that damage. We see that Zenyatta turning into a soldier, actually, as we have 3 damage healers and only 1 healer, which on offense could work, but we'll have to see how that goes out and works out for the Hawklets. On the other side, we do have a Mei. We have that Orisa Reinhardt once again. We have a double healer, and we have that Grey Fox on that Reaper as he likes to play. As we get into the game, we see Orisa just shooting bullets off at the top, trying to get a little bit of harass damage down, as they only have one healer on the side of Hawklets. And we see Genji going in around the push, trying to make the push in, trying to take down that back line, the healers of Time Warp. Looks like no one has fallen yet. Everyone going back for healing. Reaper trying to do the same thing on the other side. However, he has to fall back and go back into his teammates' safety. So far, nothing happening just yet. Reinhardt trying to push in, and Lord trying to push in to get onto that point. It looks like Babyfeet tried to charge in on that Reinhardt, but could not get a pick. And it looks like Reaper is going down. A pick going down on both sides, however, as Winston also falls on the side of the Hawklets. They're trying to make that push onto the point, and it looks like they have killed another member. But however, revival onto Babyfeet by the Mercy. Good Reinhardt ult. Hopefully being able to come to clutch for the Hawklets, pushing the other team off the point. However, another Mercy revive onto Anna. However, Anna may not be able to stay alive for very long with that Reinhardt in her face. Reaper taking down Reinhardt, however. Reinhardt being revived, and once again, just being able to stay on that point, hoping to kind of... So, oh my gosh, a great Mei ulti onto the point, freezing up 3 members of the Hawklets. Hawklets reviving, however, once again with that Mercy pick, staying on that point. However, here comes Time Warp once again. All 4 members on the field right now. See if they can make some magic happen here. As they're going in, here comes Chicken on that Genji, slashing through, and it looks like that they will be able to take the point this time around. They made the first point theirs, and they're going to be able to get to that payload. We see Soldier kind of push through, trying to get some picks on that Reaper possibly. And now we see a Pharah Mercy once again from the side of Time Warp. So the good thing about against the Pharah Mercy this time for Hawklets is now they have the Soldier, who's pretty good at shooting down the Pharah from afar in the sky if he gets if he has enough accuracy. As we see the classic 3-man push on the turret, we're seeing Reinhardt put up the shield, past the Orisa shield, which he hasn't redeployed yet. So, the Hawklets are just pushing Time Warp back. Time Warp is not able to make a move right now onto the other team. However, oh my gosh, a great flank by Grey Fox, taking out many members of the other team. Wow, I did not see that one coming. Great defense by Grey Fox on that Reaper. Just a great ulti right there to turn the tide of that, as it looks like they were just getting forced back. Now they have time to recover, heal up, and get ready for that second push by the Hawkins. As we see that Orisa shield just soaking up so much damage. Oh my gosh, and it looks like a Roadhog just, a Junkrat ulti snuck behind Babyfeet. However, he did get res. He's trying to hold on to that cart, stay right onto that cart, picks off the Mercy actually. Now, Winston and Reinhardt trying to dive in the back from the Hawklets, but it may not be working. Genji gets himself out of there. Winston has to retreat further and further away, and it looks like Grey Fox is going to pick him up on that Reaper. Only 3 members left to defend the cart, however, no members on the offense right now other than Soldier and Mercy from the Hawklets. Junkrat, actually, as well. We'll see Junkrat making a flank onto the cart, onto that Reinhardt. Oh, just picking him off one hit. Great idea by Magic Eagle over here on the side of the Hawklets. We're seeing that Benji doing more work, however, on that Pharah, trying to do as much damage as he can with that Pharah Mercy combo. However, it looks like Endlord on that Reinhardt is being able to shield up his team. We saw a Diva pick actually switch up from Eater, who liked to play that Winston before, and we see Chicken going in once again with that Genji to see if he can make more picks. Makes one. Orisa is trying to fight him in the back. However, it does not matter as the cart push has been halted by the side of the great ulti by Babyfeet, just picking off 2 members, being able to hold onto that defense. Another res by Mercy onto Magic Eagle. However, it may not matter as Farah gets a rocket barrage off onto all members of the other team, and it looks like once again they'll be able to hold another good defense for Time Warp. However, it is looking much better for the Hawkins than it did last round. Oh, Numbani. As the teams regroup, you see Grey Fox trying to make another flank like he did before. He does have his ulti this time, and hopefully Hawklets will be looking out for it. But if they don't, they're in for a big surprise. We see the D.Va Mercy combo, not a commonly seen combo. And here we go, Grey Fox trying to make that flank. He may just right now see if he can make that flank right here happen. And it looks like he's still waiting in the sides. Oh, he's found by the D.Va, and here he goes. If he's going to make the play, he dies instead. Now Hawkins are able to make that push onto the cart, onto that second checkpoint, and now they have one final chance to make that push onto the third point. 2 minutes left, probably about 3 pushes if they get it in. We'll see what they can do here as they push in on the cart. Gotta watch out for that Grey Fox on that Reaper though. If he makes another pick like he did before, another great ace by him, could go off here. And we see one pick onto the Soldier, another pick onto the Mercy, and it looks like this could be happening this time around. Magic Eagle taking him down, however, in the end. Pharah, great ulti, and it looks like it's only Magic Eagle and Chicken left right now on the side of blue team, and it looks like they'll be taken down right now. Another great defense, once again, by the offense characters on Time Warp. We'll see if they can do it again, as they only need to hold for 1 minute and 15 seconds left. This Orisa and Reinhardt, really a nasty combo. Oh, here comes Babyfeet trying to make another play. However, Genji shuts him down. Here comes Genji has the Dragon's Blade. We'll see if he gets a chance to use it now onto the back line of Time Warp. And they're trying to make this push in. They're trying to make sure they can tie it up. Trying to make that tiebreaker and not get 2-0 here. And we'll see what they can do here. Final push, remember, this is where Time Warp got stuck on last time when they were trying to play. Trying to dive into the back. We'll see what happens here. As they're trying to move that cart forward, it's stalling as other members of Time Warp are on top of it. However, Hawklets are having none of that as they keep pushing through, as they keep trying to make the game close. And another great ulti by Grey Fox holds the point. 20 seconds left for the Hawklets to make this push, and they have one final push. If they lose the cart this time around, Time Warp will have the game. They'll have the series at 2-0. This is the final push for Hawklets. They have to get on the cart right now. They have to make this defense. They have to make it all happen right now. Here comes the Soldier ulti. One eliminated, one down. The Mercy is down. That's a big pick for the team. A great Reinhardt ulti here. And it looks like they might be able to do it. Orisa gunning down. However, the Soldier, Winston on the back line. It looks like they might have been able to do it. However, Time Warp is holding on strong to this defense. Mercy with another res. Lucio's the only one on the cart right now. Can they make it? Can he survive as the sole member right now? Reinhardt comes to defend him. Firestorm did it. He held his point for his team. He was the last hope, and he did it. Tracer also there right now. We'll see if they can keep it up as they try to make this last-ditch effort to get it in. Overtime, they leave the cart, and that's going to be the game. That's going to be the series. It looks like Hawklets put up a way good fight in that game. However, they just could not take it. That's the series, and that's going to be Time Warp taking the series. Once again, we see this great play by Grey Fox, just a great Reaper flank, catching off 4 members of the other team unaware, and just turning around that defense. Him and that Pharah on his team, it's really doing a lot of work. Benji and Grey Fox really doing just so much work to make sure that their team got it through. And that was just a great series by both teams. Both teams playing their hearts out. Great game, guys. And yeah, that was just really good by both teams. I'm really impressed how the Hawklets stepped it up in that second game. Even though they didn't come out with the win, they really did put a good impression on, I think, all of us. Yeah, so that was a really good series by both teams. Let's throw it over to Elijah for the end of it.
Thank you so much, Crusher Cake. And that was your first time casting with us. You did pretty well, I think. What do you guys think? How do you guys think you did in chat? Let me hear your opinions. But for now, thank you so much, Crusher. Thank you to RNTHS and to RHS for letting us stream your game. And stay tuned, guys. In about 20 minutes, we will have a Counter-Strike Global Offensive match for you. I believe it's team... I don't quite remember the matchup right now, but stay tuned. In 20 minutes, we'll be having a Counter-Strike Global Offensive game. Thank you all.
fleeting, you say. When I grab your hand, you turn away. We chased after the sun and the fading light of day. We watched the broken shards slip away.
I see this storm come rolling in, but you don't know me like you say you do. Will I run and find myself, or will I bite the dust and stay with you? You can help me breathe, if I let you. I wanna let you in, but easily forget you. Try to settle down and try to worry less. 'Cause when we face the eye, I hold you in my chest. Oh my life, I've been so cold. I break the hourglass, so much time unfold, and I try to make it back in this raging sea, 'cause I'm way too deep, 'cause I'm way too deep. Just lost my friend so close to me. Yes, I find happiness and faith. What the hell is that supposed to mean to me? When everything is gray, nothing is in color. Believe me when I say I'm not like any other. watch time unfold, and I'll try to make it back in this raging sea, 'cause I'm way too deep.